Holy fuck, I don't know what it is, but I just noticed they're gone. Just got finished editing my movie. Friggin' says, oh, you know, I don't want to get a bunch of shit on the floor and stuff. So could you throw the plastic on the floor? So they plastic over here, but not over here. So now there's shit all over the floor. I don't know about you, but I could have just fucking peanut buttered it on the fucking wall like that. That's just all kind of unnecessary sanding. Oh fuck, I don't know what it is, but they only were here for a fucking hour. They're supposed to be here at 8. They didn't get here till 8:30. Then I says, well, where's the third guy? Well, then they stood outside and smoked cigarettes for half an hour, so they didn't even really come in till 9. I says, where's the other guy? Oh, he's not gonna be here till 9:30. Well, it's freaking 10, it's quarter to 11 now, and they were gone by 10:30. So like they fucked around here for an hour, just fiddle fart, fucked around, made a mess. Just made a fucking mess. Like I don't know what it is, man. I don't understand, man. I just can't understand. It's fucking awesome. Well, we got serious issues. Serious friggin' issues here. I don't know how they're gonna get the mud under this corner bead. Like I don't know how they're gonna get the mud under the quarter bead. Like there's supposed to be mud and then the corner bead gets put on, right? So they're gonna have to, I don't know, do some magic there. But like look at all the extra sanding that needs to be done. Like just gobs of shit. Like if you scrape that off, like just piles of it, just fucking wasting it. Like good thing they plasticed off the floor, but only some of it. Eh? Don't bother going right up to the wall. You know, it would take 10 seconds to friggin' cut another piece of plastic, but it's gonna take, you know, I mean, that's never coming off. Look at it in here for fuck's sakes. But yeah, like they could be in here finishing this room while they're waiting for that room to dry, which it is totally dry. Like, I mean, they've been gone for hours, but yeah, I don't know. This probably isn't gonna work. Fuck's sakes. Man, it would have been so much easier to just gob it all on the floor, eh? It'd be a lot easier to just scrape and wipe and smear that off the floor than it would to just friggin' take the few extra seconds to put plastic down. Like, holy fuck, man. Still don't got anything under here. Fucking ridiculous. How long is this gonna fucking take? Man. Holy fuck. Wow. Just fucking brain damaged. Second day in a row now, we've gotten up early as fuck to get everything copacetic before they get here at 8. Oh, there they are. Just getting here now. What time is it? 8:42. Not too bad. Actually Saturday. Pretty well 20 after 10 in the morning. Mud and Dix were supposed to be here. Well, they're supposed to be here, what was it, Tuesday or Wednesday? Wednesday, and he called and he says, he went, he was supposed to be here, and instead of being here, he called to say he wasn't going to be here, but he didn't call like with any advance. He was supposed to be here, and then he called to tell me that he's not coming. It's like, well, a little advance notice would have been nice, but then he says, something came up, I'll be there tomorrow. Okay, just didn't show up tomorrow, so that would have been Thursday. And then just didn't show up Friday. So now it's Saturday, and they're supposed to be here at 8 in the morning. And so now, it's been a week. This is how they left the place. I mean, I haven't even been in here, but I asked them to plastic off the floor, and they said, well, don't worry, we'll scrape it, but, you know, it would have taken 5 extra seconds to cut the plastic to finish plasticing off this little area, but instead they're going to scrape the floor. Well, yeah, but scraping the floor isn't going to get this up. This is the finished floor. You know what I mean? So, but yeah, I don't know. I really don't think this is going to work out. We're not on the same page at all. Oh, it just needs another skim coat and some sanding, and then it's all good. But they cut off all this tape has been cut off because it didn't stick. So like there's all these parts of the tape that didn't stick, so they had to, you know, cut it off, right? It's already been, like that was on the wall, it's got mud on it. And it's like, but it didn't stick. I showed you the piece right there. And they just filled that in, like hard to sort of sant it, but you know, you're not going to be able to, you know, that's just going to constantly peel up because it's not stuck on the underside, right? So I'm not 100% sure what the deal is. You know, of course it isn't done, but you know, they're just making more work for themselves. Like right here, there's a big soft spot right there. There's a bubble in the tape. You can see where, try to get it to focus here. You can see where they've cut the tape off, where it didn't stick. They didn't have enough mud underneath it, but the bubble still carries on right there. I really, you know, this isn't good. This really isn't good. I don't, you know, all these pieces, like that's what we're dealing with, right? So they've cut that off, right? That's the tape. The tape is supposed to go over the joint. You put mud on the joint, you put the tape on the mud, and then you smooth it out. And it's got like a profile, like it's set in, so you know there's room for the tape and the thing, and then you can just make her smooth. But I don't know if, you know, I mean, they told me that this is what they did for a living. They do framing and drywall and carry on, but like look at it all. Look at all the pieces that they've cut off. That's not, no, that's not how you do it. Especially when you're charging, you know, maximum buck. Like it's not like we're, you know, getting a special deal and, oh, you know, you get what you get sort of thing. I was looking at the ceiling. Yeah, look at all the spots on the ceiling there. It's like, there's the tape. This is the job that they're doing. This is the job that they're doing. See, the big piece been cut out. Well, that is what seals the crack between the two sheets of the drywall. So you can't cut that off. That whole piece of tape needs to be taken out, sanded out, and redone. Like you can't fix that. If it doesn't stick and then it dries, you can't just, oh, well, just cut that off and then just sand it. No, that's not. So this right here is just gathering evidence series for why I can't pay them. But, you know, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's just going to be smooth as glass by the end of the day and stuff, but I'm not sure how on the planet Earth. It's, you know, approaching 10:30 now, and no call, no text, no this and that. I'm gonna probably end up calling him here in a minute, I guess. I don't know, but you know, again, having to babysit dicks. Like, why can't I just find somebody who wants to work? This is fucking crazy. That's what time he called me to tell me he wasn't going to be here at 6. Hey? 18 seconds. Yeah, something came up, but I'm not going to be here. All right, okay, bye. Click. And then, you know, I got to be, you know, we'll come back tomorrow. Just doesn't come the next day. Now it's Saturday. The fucking days that they're supposed to be working. Well, the day starts at 8. They told me the first weekend that they'll be here at 8 in the morning on Saturday. And it was like, I don't know, 9:30, 10 o'clock, I can't remember. But then the other guy, you know, they came here, smoked cigarettes outside for a bunch, and then I asked him where the third guy was. Oh, he'll be here about 10:30. But then it was like afternoon by the time he ended up showing up. I mean, just, you know, I don't know. I can't pay him though, that's just crazy. It's fucking, you know, like I end up, you know, okay, well you came here and did a bunch of work, I'll, you know, give you money, and now I've got a bunch of shitty work done that costs me money, and then I gotta have somebody else do it now, you know what I mean? It's just crazy. And this is what happens to me every time, the roof, the this and that. I knew the roof was just a shit job, complete garbage. But, you know, I was like, holy fuck, man, you know, like, oh, you know, if there's any leaks or this and that, just call me, you know, we'll come back and patch it up, fix it up, or this or that, and okay, you know, give them the money, and I'm a big dumb goof. Oh, what do you mean the caulking job's garbage, you know, like, wow. But anyways, away she goes. Oh, what are you doing? You just gonna put a tarp down? Huh? Oh, I thought we were just gonna make a big, huge mess, like the other guy. I apologize. I'm just busting your balls. I'm teasing. Hey, I'm teasing. I apologize. How you doing, boys? Oh. That doesn't look good.
Easy peasy.
Easy peasy. Oh my goodness. Come on.
Take it.
What happened? What happened? How many cases of dust in there?
Here?
Yeah.
Almost 2.
2 cases of dust? That's too much dust.
Okay. Hey, it's heavy.
Holy shit, heavy?
60 pounds.
Oh my goodness, 60 pounds sanded off the walls. They put the fiber tape on there. Fiber tape on there. But it's all got to come out. It gets a little bit moist from putting this, you know, the new coat on. Pops right off. Just friggin' pops right off, eh? Very professional. Like, look at that. It was only stuck on one side a little bit. Sanded that right down to the wood. Okay, friggin' right. What's the drywall like to mud? Is it okay once the mud's all off it?
Yeah.
So very nice.
Mm-hmm.
Very nice job.
You will see.
Right on. So how do I go about getting this guy's name and address and everything for court?
Okay, you don't have his information already? He was doing a job for you?
Nope.
No? Okay, maybe he can exchange that with you before he leaves then, okay?
Right on.
There was a pole sander as well.
Oh yeah, with a short little sander?
Yeah, it's a red one, extendable.
What's your address?
You don't need it.
I don't need it. Why not?
Yeah, you haven't paid us for any of the work we did. We're going to take off. We're going to leave it at that.
Oh yeah, but you got $1,700 damage to that room.
No, we don't.
Oh, no you didn't? Oh, okay. Right on. Why don't you force your way into my house again?
It didn't.
Well, the camera right there, so we'll see.
Okay.
But I need your information so that I can file a small claim against you.
You don't need it.
Right on.
Thank you.
So I guess I don't need it then, eh?
Well, right now he's denying to give it to you. There's freedom of information. Maybe we'll go about that way, okay?
Can't believe this goof can cause $1,700 damage to my fucking drywall and then fucking just zero fucks, eh? Should come in and check out the bedroom now. You should see how you do drywall, bud. Because what you did wasn't fucking drywall. You and your brothers are goofs.
Chris, let's not provoke this, okay? That's why we're here.
Well, he could have just gave me his address, right?
Okay,
He could have just gave me his address and that would have been
the
that.
business information, the phone
No, I
numbers,
don't,
that
man.
sort of stuff? Okay.
My neighbor gave me their information and I called him and he said he would do it, and then he came over and caused $1,700 damage and then hasn't been over in a week.
Your neighbor should have that information then.
Right on.
Okay. I appreciate it, Phil. Okay.
You're a goof, bud. So these clowns are trying to say that they tried to get a hold of me half a dozen times before they just come barging over here and carrying on. Well, I have my phone records, but I could delete them, right? Like I could just go in there, oh, pick that one, delete, pick that one, delete. But you can't add them. You can't show the cops, say, oh, look, here's my phone where I tried to text him, tried to call him, tried to text him, tried to call him, missed call, you know, talked for 45 seconds, hung up, anything like that. You should be able to just, oh, look, there's where he called. But I guarantee you, you can't do that. So let's have a look. 3:56 p.m. Old lady called me screaming and yelling that they tried friggin' forcing their way in. Friggin' 3:59, she called back. He's calling to tell me that they're there to get their tools. I said I'm not home, I'll be there later. He didn't sound very impressed, but I got a beep and it was the old lady. So then I tried answering it, but I missed it, right? So that's a missed call. And then, I tried again, it didn't work. I tried again, it friggin', I might have talked to her or whatever, I can't remember, but that's the record of the calls. And that was the last time I talked to Buddy. 10 after 6, and he told me that he wasn't going to be there at 6, but he would be there on the 25th at 6. So I said, okay. There's the old lady's phone when she called 911. So even though we know they didn't call or text or try to get a hold of me or anything, let's just say they did, right? So how much sense would it make? Okay, I could just set up the tripod and son of a bitch occurred these guys coming in and gathering up their tools and me asking them like, what's up with the drywall and what's up with this and how come this and hey, check that out. Isn't that like a little better and blah, 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 blah. And hey, maybe you're a goof and maybe get them all riled up and stuff for a movie or whatever. Wouldn't that make a little more sense than friggin' just ignoring them? Oh, yeah, that's Pug One. Pug One is the type of person to just ignore you. You clearly know Pug One. But long and short of it, friggin' my old lady wasn't freely able to shut the friggin' door and you fucking took a step into my house after she told you, no, you're clearly raising your voice. You can see your mouth's moving quite a bit just before you try to force your way into my house. So pretty open and shut case as far as I'm concerned, but we'll have to saw what the cops have to say. I mean, friggin', the movie just went live now, so by the time you see this, it's been up for a day or two. I don't even know, right? But anyways, boys, friggin' beg my pardon, anyway, Chief, there you go. Another Dick of Pug One production. So until tomorrow.
Those Walters better fucking get you.